Good afternoon now, LEC community. Thank you so much for being with the Latinx Education Collaborative on our annual, sometimes biannual virtual career fair. If you don't know, my name is Susana Elizarraz, and I'm so happy to be able to be jumping in today to support the team in this amazing work and on this amazing day where people in our community who may be looking for opportunities or are shifting from their previous opportunities to new ones can hear from folks who are looking for them. I'm excited because next up we have Dr. Jeremy Higgins from Shawnee Mission School District, the Associate Superintendent of Human Resources with us. Dr. Higgins, are you with us?
I am. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
You know, it's a great Wednesday over here in Shawnee Mission and hopefully elsewhere as well. So
yeah, we're over here in KCMO and things are good. And it's looking like it may rain, but I welcome it.
You know, I was just looking at the weather for like the next 10 days, and I think the spring showers are definitely heading this way. So I just want some sunshine. Puts us all in a better mood.
I know it may be safe to say that spring is here finally, but knock on wood. At
least there's no snow on the ground.
I know. Knock on wood again.
Yeah.
Right. Dr. Higgins, thanks for being with us today. I know that you all provided some great information for us to be able to share with our community. So we'll go on to the next slide and hear a little bit about you, what you do, and introduce us to the district.
Yeah, well, I certainly appreciate the opportunity to be on today and to share about Shawnee Mission, which I'm a little partial, but I think is one of the best places to be and to work. I serve as the Associate Superintendent for Human Resources here in the district. This is my first year in this position, but I've actually been with the district for 19 years.
Oh, wow.
I started as a teacher in the district. I was a teacher, a coach, building administrator, associate principal, head principal, and then transitioned over to the district office as director of human resources, and now am in this role. So wow. I love Shawnee Mission. It's been a great journey for me, and I know for many people in the district as well. So the sheet that is up on the screen there just really helps to provide kind of a glimpse into Shawnee Mission. It is not all encompassing, I will tell you that, but it's what we use when we go out on the recruiting trail to share with people who are interested in Shawnee Mission potentially. So you can see some different information on here about the number of schools that we have, our student demographics. So one thing that we really wanted to highlight with prospective employees is our student demographics and that breakdown, but then also some of the different supports that we offer the employees within the district through our mentoring and other support programs, our employee benefits program. And then at the very bottom of the sheet, you do see the objectives of our strategic plan. We are in the first year of our 5-year strategic plan cycle, and that strategic plan really drives all the work that we do in the district. So it's important for us to highlight those objectives for any prospective employers as well. And then we've got a very easy link for people who may be interested in looking at the district and maybe interested in looking at any jobs that we have available. There is a very, very easily accessible QR code that they can scan, takes them right to any openings that we have here in the district as well.
Nice. Well, speaking of your strategic plan, I know my team is bringing that up. First of all, as a former teacher myself, as an educator, I nerd out on a good strategic plan, and so I hope I don't take too much time on this. But I was looking through this, and the first thing I saw is that you all are in your first year of the strategic plan of your 5-year plan. Tell us a little bit about what brought you all here and where you all are going.
Yeah, good question. So this is actually our second cycle kind of within this strategic plan process, I guess you could say. So we had a strategic plan in place from 2019 to 2024, and some of the parts, I should say, of that first strategic plan carried over to the second strategic plan into this next 5-year cycle. So And when I say things kind of carried over, we had a steering committee made up of stakeholders from across our community that reaffirmed the beliefs, the missions, the objectives, and the parameters of our strategic plan. So kind of those really overarching aspects of the strategic plan that really are foundational for our community. The steering committee reaffirmed those for this next strategic plan. You'll see that we have we have 6 strategies within our strategic plan. There is a couple of differences from the first strategic plan to this one within those strategies. So a couple that were brought about. Number 1, strategy 5 on mental health. This is a new addition to our strategic plan. Our students really recognized on the steering committee, really recognized the impact and the importance of mental health and mental health support that they need. And so they really rose that up to become a strategy within the strategic plan. And then strategy 4 related to technology was also a new addition within the strategic plan as well. So those strategies really serve as kind of our guiding, our highway for the work that we do here in the district. And there's a lot of different action teams that are currently working and will be working in future years in hopes of making progress towards each and every one of those strategies laid out.
Nice, nice. Well, I think mental health and technology being the ones that have been added this time around is kind of reminiscent of where we're at in society with coming out of COVID, teachers, educators, and students and families learning more about how technology can be used as a part of the educational process, right? And then mental health, of course, that being a big topic of conversation across all fields, right? In terms of coming out of COVID, the kiddos you are serving have were either really young kids in elementary school or experienced high school in lockdowns and things like that. And so very much appreciate the responsiveness to kind of where we are in this moment. Next up, I know we had some more information to share with our community, and this is kind of where we get down to the nitty gritty about and actually before talking about the salary schedules, belonging stood out to me, and you said that's one of the original kind of commitments. So as an organization that knows how important representation is for all students and for all educators too, in terms of retention, I'm excited to hear your perspective on belonging and why our community members should consider Shawnee Mission as their next step.
Absolutely. So on this graphic that you're showing right here, strategy 2, belonging, and it calls out right there, we will intentionally strengthen our unified, equitable, inclusive culture to ensure belonging for all. And so regardless of kind of where we're coming from with this belonging aspect, is irregardless of your position within the community, whether you're a staff member, a student, a parent, or just a community member, anytime you step foot onto Shawnee Mission School District school, we firmly believe in the importance of feeling a sense of belonging, right? We know that kids are going to achieve better when they feel that sense of belonging. We know that staff members are going to stay longer and be more effective in their position when they feel a sense of belonging. We want parents, when they come in to discuss their student, to feel like they belong there. I think just from a human perspective, right? We all just want to feel that sense that this is my spot. This is where I'm supposed to be. And so it's not an easily attainable task, right? But it's something that we certainly, that's what we're shooting for.
Well, as I said, as an educator, as a parent myself now, and as part of the LEC, it's great to hear, just because there are such big monumental things happening in schools. And so for our kids to feel happy and safe, everyone to feel happy and safe, I think is really great to hear. So if that speaks to someone here on our next slide, if that speaks to someone, tell us a little bit about what hiring looks like, what positions are open right now, kind of where your priorities are.
Absolutely. So, I mean, obviously, Shawnee Mission is a large school district, right? We've, as you could see on that very first graphic that we looked at, we've 34 elementary schools, 5 middle schools, 5 high schools. We've got 27,000 students in the district. This is, I will tell you, the prime time for hiring for us when it comes to our certified teaching positions. We just, within the last couple of weeks, posted a number of our secondary teaching positions, so middle school and high school, building specific. And then there were a number of elementary postings, jobs posted just today, or they will be posted tomorrow for building specific positions. So we've got a certified teaching staff of around 2,200 teachers. So we are always looking to hire the best and brightest, and any of those who want to come in and make a difference for our students here in the Shawnee Mission School District. I will tell you right along with that, though, in the salary schedule that you showed a minute ago, that very last page there, perfect. Obviously, we know that a big part of people's decision-making process is obviously money related, and so this does show the certified salary schedule for our certified teaching staff. That first number there, bachelor step 1 of a little over $50,000. We're proud of that number. That does mark a pretty good salary right there. I will say that's this year's salary schedule, and we're hoping to make some improvements on that as we move into next year. But we also, I will tell you, we also recognize the importance that our classified staff members have on the achievement that our students are able to achieve in the classroom as well. So our paraprofessionals, our custodians, food service workers, our secretaries, we have a number of positions posted for our classified workers as well. Unfortunately, we have reached a point in the year where we are only hiring those classified positions for next school year. But if people are interested, maybe they're currently in a classified role somewhere else, but they want to potentially join the Shawnee Mission School District, we can get started on that process right now for next school year. So all of that, regardless of what position you're looking for, all of our positions can be found at our district website. So SMSD.org will take you to our main district website. That link is at the bottom of this page that you're looking at. So SMSD.org. And then on our main page, there's a button right at the very top that says Human Resources. And all you need to do is click on Human Resources. That's going to take you to our job listings where you can look at peruse anything and everything that you may want to see in terms of openings, in terms of our benefits, in terms of our salary schedules for certified and classified. It's got everything that you could need.
Nice. Well, Dr. Higgins, I really appreciate that. I know that as a community, it's definitely needed information kind of on the spectrum of hiring, right? Whether it's certified or classified. We have parents who we work with on the Rev Ed side, folks on the CCA side, right, that are consistently asking us for opportunities in schools. And so if you're one of those people and want to connect, let us know. Feel free to send us a message, leave a comment. We're happy to lead you to all the links. Also, make a connection to Dr. Higgins and other folks on his team as well. Dr. Higgins, anything else before I let you go?
I really just appreciate the opportunity to come in and share about Shawnee Mission. Obviously, it's a place that I love and it has been great to me. And I know that there's people out there who would definitely benefit from joining our team as well. So definitely encourage people to reach out, to visit our website if they are interested in any of the positions that we have available.
Awesome. Dr. Higgins, I'm just going to say, I think you're the perfect person for this role to recruit folks after being in Shawnee Mission for 19 years and finding your way up to human resources. If you're not a walking billboard, then I don't know what is.
Worked out well.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Higgins. I appreciate it. Hope to see you soon.
Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day.